Hey, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, ladies. How you doing?
Good.
Great.
Good. How's everything going so far?
Just dandy. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm excellent.
Fantastic. Sun.
So I'll make it.
Where are you?
I'll make
where
it really
are you?
simple. I'm down in Miami, Florida.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
how nice.
Pretty far away.
Nice and warm.
So I'll make it really simple.
Okay.
I'll talk to Erica first for a couple minutes, and then I'll get Andie's take.
Great.
Erica, real quick, for those who don't know, tell us about the show and what we saw last week.
Well, you saw the whole setup for the series, which is called Jane by Design, and it's about a girl in high school who lands a job at a big fashion company through a case of mistaken identity. And she's able to finagle this because she applies for a fashion internship through the career internship program at her school. So she leaves school at 11:30 every day and gets to go to this fashion company called Donovan Decker. But because they mistake her for an adult, they offer her a salary and a big expense account, and she takes it to help out her brother who she lives with at home and also to pursue her dream. So that's the
Fantastic.
setup.
So coming up tonight, I know Jane has to juggle two pretty important events, the episode called The Runway.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about that episode and what's your plan to kind of juggle both those obstacles?
Well, so there's a school dance that the hot jock at school has said he wants to meet up at. And so I have to go to the dance. But there's also a really important fashion preview for work that Gray wants me to set up and oversee because supposedly she's not going to be there. But I find out we're on Fifth Avenue and the events aren't too far away from each other, so I will run back and forth and change in between, and I will be running in really tall high heels.
Wow.
But hopefully everything will go as planned, although I don't think it will.
What kind of bumps in the road can we expect through this juggling process?
Well, Andie actually shows up in the second episode in the flesh, and so Jane has to deal with that. She has to deal with the guy who she's meeting up with at the dance, and because she disappears at certain points, he gets a little exasperated by it, and just juggling the whole thing, and also tending to her best friend, and he's trying to help her out, and there's just a lot going on, and she doesn't even really have time to think before she acts. She just has to do it.
Sounds great. Andie, what appealed to you about this project, playing a powerful woman in the fashion industry?
The writing is really good. My lines are just amazing. The fact that I keep calling her Janet, it's just the beginning of it. But as a wonderful opportunity for comedy, and I love to make people laugh. And my character is extreme. She is a bit over the top. All my friends called me up after the first episode and said, "We loved you, but you're so mean." We didn't know, but you were hysterical. And I said, "Well, that's all I want. I want to make you laugh. That's what I hope to do." I think that in the future episodes, you'll start to understand why she behaves that way, because she's under an enormous amount of pressure. She doesn't know who to trust. People are after her job, and she lives in fear. And the only thing that she really has in her life is her job. So hopefully you'll see compassion, and they start to have a relationship. But I do finally know that her name is Jane.
Nice. What can we expect from your character the rest of the season? What can we expect from Gray?
You can expect her to be extreme, to be over the top, to have high expectations of everyone, to act in ways that are slightly ridiculous, because I think the only thing that she has in her life is her job. But you will also see why she has only that. That will be explained. You'll see that she has loved, that she's lost love, that people have violated her and hurt her, and there's a reason for that exterior hardcore. There's a reason that she behaves the way she does. And Jane becomes a really big ally for her. I love the show because I think that it shows, I used to watch a lot of TV with my daughters, and I was quite often bored really bored, but I would sit there anyway because it's the right thing to do. But this has, because of the dual life, it has something that will appeal to a younger audience because of the high school thing, but it will also appeal to an older audience because you get the whole adult life. But ultimately, the message I think will be that you need to value those youthful years. And I think kids are exposed to so much now. It's really the truth. The truth is that kids are exposed to much faster and much sooner. And there's a lot of pressure on kids. Yeah. And I think they will relate to that they need to treasure their youth.
Great. And to close, what do you think, in your opinion, she would do, James, she found out she was in high school?
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. What do you think? What would Gray do if she found out you were in high school? Oh my gosh. Ah, wow, that's a good one.
I feel like we have no idea. The writers literally tell us nothing.
So we can't answer that really because we don't know.
But I almost feel like you would, like you still need me to be an ally.
Yes, I think probably at that point it would be, at that point, I think she'd probably have to protect her asset because I think Jane is her asset at that point. But who knows? We're all speculating.
I like that answer a lot.
We're speculating. Yeah. But, we could tell, the fashion on the show is just wonderful. I think kids are really going to enjoy, and young people are going to enjoy to see what they end up having for Jane to wear. It's fun. It's so much fun.
Really fun.
And I'm wearing all the top designers. It's beautiful to look at. The set's gorgeous.
Well, thank you guys very much for your time. I appreciate it.
And it's on tonight at 9 o'clock.
On tonight at 9, yeah.
I will be watching, definitely.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much.